it is this one right here. And you can level it up, you can add different skills to it, you can mash it, but you can't sell it. It has no intrinsic value, but you know, that's perfectly legitimate way to play it. So you can skill it, you can accessorize it. Ooh, I'm gonna put some my new sneakers on it. Sneakers! So there you go, I've got sneakers. It looks like it's got like little bells on it. So you'll see up here, it's got a blank space. Which tells you something. So if I click on another one, like for example, candy here. Oh no, it'll see, yeah, see how it says NFT? So this one I can buy and sell on the market. In fact, I bought this on the market. Where noob is not. So it is basically a freebie that doesn't live outside of the game. So yeah, look, I have had a lot of fun with it so far. I think I need to get good and play the game more to, you know, and truly explore the more maps. Like Cryptic gave a great example of a map he's built, which is, you know, incredible. Like they've obviously put in a ton of time to build that map. But yeah, I mean, it's awesome. So give me a second here. I'll load up the website and you'll see it. Actually, I think I just have to go to shop. And then click on one of these. So let's have a look at, I don't know, Tempest. And it's going to load up a browser. So give me a second and I'll switch over to that browser. And I'll just kind of give you a quick tour of the store itself. It's a fairly straightforward process to purchase. Let me see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Let me see. Amateur hour here. Okay, give me a second here. Let me figure this out, and we'll go spend a few minutes over in the store. If I can just do this properly without too much of a hassle. Let me see here. Okay, yep, this should work. Oh wow, it made it super small. Okay, so basically I clicked on that link and it brought me over to the store here. Okay, so I clicked on it, it's showing me the, you know, this particular Blanko here. So let's just get out of here. This is the dashboard that I lurk. I don't know about you, Cryptic, but I kind of like, oh, what are people listing and what are they putting it on? And oh, look at somebody bought that for $9. Oh, I want to go check that out. I want to know how this is possible. I want a clown for $1, but I don't know how people are selling these for $1. That's insane. I would totally buy one of these for $1. So this is basically just showing you like the latest sales, you know, and the latest listings. If I go to the marketplace kind of landing page, if you will, it gives you all the different NFTs. If you click on accessories, it'll show you obviously just all the different accessories. So if I want rabbit ears, it's minimum $4. So that's basically the floor. If I want some bling bling, it's minimum $2.19. Now let's say I really want that bling, right? There's 20,000 have been minted. I'm gonna click on that one because I really want it. And it's showing you that whoever minted number 1, I could buy it for $275. I won't be buying that for $275. No? So yeah, so you know, but maybe my budget is $15, right? So I'll put in $15 and I can get a 102 for $15 or I can get a 121 for $10. And I'm like, do I really care? $10. So basically now I can put in either crypto or you know, one of my credit cards or whatever, and then purchase it, and it'll basically go into the game. So I don't want a $10 bling bling, but that's basically the idea of it. What I typically do is I'll come in here and I'll be like, my budget is $15. I want to know what's for sale, and I want anything that's less than 100 mint. So I'll just kind of drag this down, and it'll tell me that and I only want Blankos. So it basically says I can buy this one, any of these for less than $15 with a mint less than 100. So if I click on Astronaut, this is a relatively new one. And I'll be like, okay, they've minted 440 of them, 444 of them. And I can get number 83 for 15 bucks. Maybe that's cool. Maybe, what if I open up my mint to be less than 1,000? Okay, well now I actually can spend less money. Maybe my budget's $12. So I put in $12. And now it'll show me everything $12 and under. So it'll be like, okay, so I want 112 because it's my lucky number. I'll spend $12. Or maybe my budget really is, you know, 1045, and I am cool with 332 and I don't care. So yeah, I mean, it gives you the flexibility to kind of search and filter as you please. Yes, I think there is a $2 fee when you sell, which is can be a bit pricey when you're buying these lower tier values. I think it's $2. I haven't actually sold anything pink. I'll be honest with you, I need to try and sell. I don't know what that looks like, but I would assume that whatever you use to purchase it, it would go back on it when you sell it. This is not putting it into crypto per se, unless you buy it with crypto, as far as I understand, but I'm not, don't quote me on that. So yeah, I mean, it's a low barrier to enter. Like, I basically went in here, like my first day, I was like, oh, I really am curious about this. I put 10 bucks in here. 10 bucks. Because I know that when you buy them from the store, it's either a $15 or a $10 purchase, from what I can remember. And I basically said, show me what you got for $10. And I was like, oh, cool. I like the look of this one. So I went in here and I'm like, attic, it looks kind of neat. I can get one for $8.77 or $7.50. And I went, buy. And that's basically what I did. I bought a bunch of, a few of them just because I was like itching to understand it. But yeah, I mean, you can come in here and kind of min-max your purchasing basically to what you're trying to shoot for is buying low numbers, low mint numbers, right? You typically want to get definitely under 100, and more ideally under like 50, really. So yeah, so the one that I do have, I can come in here and it'll actually show what I currently have. So these are all my NFTs. So basically it's showing I've got attic, as I mentioned, and then this is an accessory, and then these are all, there's the new slippers I bought. So let's look at this, because I don't actually know what I minted. I'm probably 236 based on it being 236. Oh, look at that, I'm 235. Yay! So I minted, just as you saw me on the you know, when I unlocked that during the season pass, I minted 235. Dude, yeah, no, seriously, like I spend as much time here looking around and shopping and trying to get cheap ones as I do actually playing the game. So if I want to know more about this one here, because, you know I got it, quote, for free, but what are they selling for? So let's just go see. Number 2, $99. Number 3, 80 bucks, right? So you can kind of see how it obviously is getting lower and lower as you go down in the mint number. But, you know, hey, if you were the second person in theory, your shoes, your slippers are worth $100. Yeah, no, seriously. But collectibles, think of whales, right, Pink? Think of the whales that they don't care, right? Like, I want number two, it's my lucky number, I'll pay $100 for a pair of slippers. Right? So there's that part of this too. If I search by the dollar value, this will basically show me the floor. And the floor is the minimum purchase value for that item. So you can see here the minimum for these slippers is $3.90. Now, I really like the slippers. Am I going to buy mint number 166? Or am I going to spend an extra 9 cents and get mint number 41? I'm going to buy mint number 41 if I really want these damn slippers. Right? So, I mean, that's kind of typically how you look at it. Yeah, exactly. Obviously, as a collectible in my mind. And what I would do here, like say this one, this is interesting, right? If I go back to sorting by the ascending order, let's find that 41 on here and see where it ranks. Now, this might be a bad example because accessories, I find them to be relatively cheap. Oh, look, there's one for $4.20. Ha, ha, ha. But, like, no one's spending $120 on 140. Like, no one is. Like, unless you're crazy, though. Like, so that you'll find these odd priced items in here that you're like, who and why? So yeah, like accessories, I don't buy accessories per se. I've been more worried or more interested in the Blankos themselves. But let's have a peek. Let's look at the most expensive Blanko right now. Golden ticket. Bad example. This is probably a troll by the developer. No one's spending $5 million on this thing. Ever. Right? Look at this one. Billy Six Bones. 45 grand. 13 were minted. Right? So this is a pre-alpha. So these are like highly collectible, right? So you look at the Billy Six Bones here. I mean, sure, if you want to spend $5 million, no one's buying these. But yeah, you're right though, Pink. The special numbers tend to have higher value. You're absolutely right. That is a very good point. Yeah, no, like this is crazy. But yeah, so if you get away from the ridiculousness of this stuff up here and get to that, like, okay, here's some 900 were minted, right? So, you know, there's a fairly large quantity of those. It's still a minimum of 650, right? And here's the Atom. So these were, these came out, I don't know, maybe beginning of the year. The Ultra Dino, yeah. This was one of those ones that you can fuse together to make it. So that's why there's only 38 of them. But hey, if you just love it enough and you're okay with spending $567, go buy it. Right? That's kind of the beauty of it, right? So I usually go the other way because I'm a cheapster. But it's the collectibleness of it, right? So this one you can buy for $3.95 as a minimum. And if you're okay with that, that's fine. Now, this is the one that I recently purchased, the Heartbreaker Bunny. So let's have a look at this one. This is a good example. Okay. So they minted 6,400 of these things. Okay. The floor, the minimum value that you can buy one for is basically $4. So I can go put my $4 in and get myself a cool bunny. The maximum for one of these, if I go and I search it the other way, $10 million. No one's buying that one for $10 million. That's ridiculous, right? So I'll usually sort by the issue number. And then you'll see number 1 is not for sale. Number 2 is not for sale. Number 3 you can get for $290. Number 5 you can get for $500. If you really like this one, maybe you buy number 3. right? I don't know, right? If you got some money to burn or invest, I guess. So yeah, so you can kind of see here it plummets, right? It goes from hundreds of dollars down to like 98, but then it comes back up to 300 and 129. So there's some emotional stuff going on here. The designs there, you've got different artists that you can actually search from as well. But yeah, it is a fascinating experience. So I own 65. You can see here, this is owned by me. I own 65. So if I go back to the list here, my 65, if I kind of try and find the rough area, it's somewhere in here, right? So if I was to put up my 65, it's probably worth 150 bucks. But guess what? I think I spent $10 on it. So it kind of all comes down to like luck and, you know, just being there at the right time and snagging when the deal comes in. So anyways, this is what I've been doing. Yeah, it's a good flippy, exactly. So my 65 is, you know, even if I sell for $100, I'm still making like crazy profit on it, right? But it's not profit until you sell it and somebody buys it. So anyways, this is the store. It obviously is a simple website. You can go check it out. Yeah, exactly. I bought it for $10 because I basically came in here and I did a bunch of searching and filtering and I found it and I was like, oh damn, that thing is way undervalued. So I bought it. So yeah, that's Blankos Block Party in a nutshell. Combination game, combination NFT marketplace, and combination cute. Totally cute. I adore these things. These are incredible little creatures here. I mean, I guess they're ugly enough that someone's got to love them. It's a scavenger hunt? Yeah, exactly. Exactly.